Hey there guys, Next Striker here. So, I just got done watching the Microsoft press conference on game trailers. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a fun video. So if you're a fanboy, go ahead and dislike it. I don't care. I mean, I know you're going to anyway, but I'm gonna try to give a serious discussion on this thing, if at all possible. So, I watched the conference. True story. Watched the conference on game trailers. And I came in with an open mind. I was like, maybe they won't make the same mistakes they made with the Xbox 360. And then I watched the conference and I was like, what? LOL, what? Do you even lift, bro? But, no, seriously. The conference was just awful. It was worse than Nintendo's E3. I'm sorry. I'm saying it. I'm saying it. It was worse. Because when I came into this, I was thinking, oh, they're going to show off the new console. Which they did. They showed off the features, which I think are cool. The features were cool. But after the first 10 minutes, I was like, okay, I get the point. You can do this to make the screen small, this to make it bigger. You can play on the internet and games and TV all at the same time. Cool. Where are the games? And that's the problem with this conference. Where are the freaking games? There were none. There were. I mean, you know, saying that there were none, I guess, is a bad statement. But there really weren't that many games that weren't expected, I guess is the better word to say it. Like, you know, they had Forza Motorsport, which had like a 1-minute trailer, which was expected, which is cool if you like the Forza series and you like the racing, whatever. And then EA had their, like, few minutes to shine where they showed off their sports montage of games where they're like, yeah, we're making it more accurate, blah, blah, blah. Cool, they were expected because they make the same games every year. And then they showed off this new IP, which was made by the creators of Alan Wake, which looks cool, but again, they only showed it off for 1 minute. And yeah, that was it. And then the rest of the conference was just, oh yeah, your Xbox is one with the TV. The TV is the most important screen. And with the Xbox, you can connect and you can be one with the Xbox and all this other. I mean, they said the same thing like 20 times. I was like, good God. What am I in, like, 2nd grade? I understand what you're saying. Move on, please. And there was really just nothing else to say. Oh, God. Ugh. Just, oh, that conference left a bad taste in my mouth, guys. It was awful. So yeah, that was really my main problems with the conference. Was that there were no games. It was basically just them showing off the entertainment box. And speaking of the title of it, we've all heard that it looks like a cable box. I'm not going to make that joke, but the name, Xbox One. Why? Why did you call it that? I mean, Xbox Beyond, Xbox 720, Xbox Infinity, all those would have been better titles. Or Xbox Durango. Yeah, all those would have been cool. But you pick Xbox One? You know all the problems that are going to arise now when people say, I want an Xbox One. Oh, do you want the first Xbox or do you want the Xbox One? That's going to cause confusion. I'm sorry. That's going to cause confusion. Especially the people over at like Walmart, GameStop. Well, they probably don't sell them anymore, but you see what I mean. It's a headache. And now when you look up Xbox One on the internet, you're going to get both. And it's going to be just, it's going to be a mess. So now we have all the official statements from Microsoft. First off, the Kinect is coming back. Now, of course, it's an updated Kinect. It's not going to be the same thing, but it has to be attached to the console at all times. So if you really love the Kinect, then yay! But if you're like most people, we're not happy about this. Now, it's cool, you know, it comes packaged with a console, I get it. It's not that big of a deal, but I have a feeling that that's what they're going to focus on for the most part, and that is just another negative reason I will not buy this console. Now, of course, I'll wait a year, because usually you wait the first year or two for a console to really get its steam rolling. So I'm not just like completely turned off by this console or anything, but it is off to a horrible start. I mean, it is at like the bottom of the trench right now. It's really got to start digging its way out at E3. Just saying. Hopefully that they're not going to have another Usher performance or something like that. It's just awful. But yeah, that's the first thing. So then the next feature is that you can't play used games on the Xbox without having to pay an extra fee. Are you serious? Like, after all the backlash those rumors got, you guys still implemented something like this? Why? Why? That was a bad thing for them to do. And then we have a statement that the graphics aren't going to be as good as the PlayStation 4's. Now, does this mean that there's going to be a huge drop? I don't know. If the graphics are more or less the same, it's okay. But just, again, another statement. I wanted to go ahead and say it. Also, the stock for Sony increased 8% after the press conference, while Microsoft's went down 0.2%. That's an indication of how well this thing went. Oh, one more thing. You know all that applause that the conference got? It wasn't from the press. It was from the people in the back, which were Microsoft people. Yeah, you guys think I'm hating, but as you can see, even the press is not impressed, and the press is pretty dumb. So, yeah, it's that bad. Anything else? They did say that there were going to be 15 exclusives within the first year, which, again, was the problem with the Xbox in its later years. Because, for those of you who didn't know, I do have an Xbox, and I had it before the PlayStation. I had it, I think, 2 years before the PlayStation. And I still play it sometimes, but the problem was, when the Kinect came out, they quit making good games like Halo, for example, and they started making more Kinect games, and that turned me off from it. So, yeah, there was that. And now that they've got these 15 exclusives, there's potential for this to work. But it's probably not going to. Reason why? There's Kinect attached to it. So you're probably going to have Kinect functionality with all of your games, like a lot of heavy, like that, you know, which could cause problems with multi-platform exclusives. And there's also the fact that there are going to be a lot of Kinect exclusives. I mean, let's just go ahead and face it. There's going to be a lot of them. So that's depressing. Because I was really hoping that thing would die off. I mean, I was hoping the PlayStation Move would die off too, and it didn't, so. Another console generation of gimmicks. Awesome, isn't it? But yeah, seriously, just some of this information, oh God. I laughed. I just laughed because it was so bad. Now, they could improve, and this could get better, but only time will tell. So, what do you guys think on this next Xbox? Tell me below what your thoughts are. I will see you guys later.